Testing 1, 2, 3. Can everybody hear me okay? All right, let's wrap this week up. It's been a crazy week. Okay. Uh anyway, I think I would tell you that market's sort of crazy. It really is. I'm very reluctant when I see a market like this to do a lot of trading. I want it to settle down. And I watched the VIX. The VIX went up quite rapidly on Monday and then turned down. And I think we got YouTube invited, right, Jonathan?
Yes, that's correct. YouTube's here.
Okay. Anyway, let me go through the slides. We'll take a break as we always do, and I'll come back for a live market. So, folks that don't know me, I'm former Air Force officer, active trader for a long time, former member of Chicago Mercantile Exchange. There's my 3 books: Winning the Day Trading Game, The Markets Never Sleep, and Trade to Win. I like working with students, as we had a group in town this week, Wednesday and Thursday, and had quite a lot of fun. Quite a lot of fun. There's risk involved in trading, and past performance is not indicative of future results. Here's the YouTube channel for those that are not aware. We're growing it. We started at 0 and we're approaching 2,000, right, Henry? And the numbers are growing because we got good training there and different things that I see that I think are important that I can put in videos and help you. So youtube.com/@TBuzzTNT, get invited, and you'll get invited to a couple of events I have during the week, and usually might involve live trading. Who knows? And there you get, click that bell, because that way you will get notifications when I do go live and you are invited. And it's a good thing that pops up. People tell me they like it and they love I guess they love what we do. Yeah, when we made this slide, we only had 510, more than doubled and headed for a triple. Now, this slide right here, I talked a lot about this, but I think when people get new to the market, they have trouble conceptually. So let's say that you were going to try to learn about options. Well, you relate it to buying a stock, right? It goes up, you make money. If you buy a call, it goes up quick enough, you make money, or call spread. Or you can do the strategy of selling a put or a put spread, and then vice versa. If you thought the market was going down, you would short the stock, maybe buy puts or put spread, or you can also sell calls or call spreads, which is also a bearish strategy. We have a customer service live every day from 10 to 1 to get your questions answered. www.dtitrader.com/help. In my opinion, how do I look at the market? I look at the market as negative right now because the way I look at the market is I take the monthly open, and we're down about 4% from the month. Now, doesn't mean we'll stay down, but that's sort of a benchmark way I look at the market. And right now, negative. And this Sunday night, I told people that and gave it a whole bunch of nice shorting opportunities for this week. Let's talk about August so far. Month open was 55.74. We're down somewhere between 4 and 4.5%. On EMini, which is the SPY, if you go look at it, it's been pretty negative. We went down to 51.20. You ought to write that number down. If that number is taken out, you get a whole bunch more selling. So that's a number that would tell you. Now, we've been up quite a bit in August. I think 5,600 area was the high. And so that is sort of a big range for the first few days of August. In fact, it shakes the foundation when you think about that. Our 3-day algo, which guides us for the month, is out to 5,600, and the low is 5,120. And the way it typically works, a lot tighter range, but look at that range, 480 S&P points in the first 3 days. That's a warning sign. A lot of nervousness going on. There it is on a chart. That's what it looks like. We're about at the mid-level, and it's a real hard to guess when you get to the mid-level. Are we going up? Are we going down? That's why I like, when I see a day like today, to be hands off the mouse and think and look at the numbers. Now, the ES is not broken down more straight inside what is quite a range for the FTD algos the way we see it. Does everybody understand what I just said? The odds are against you if you're trying to trade because the volatility is so great. Controlling your risk will keep you out of most trades. And there's the midpoint, 53.60. We're actually 53.64 right now. This is a trader's market, and we will trade it, and we have. But thanks to the current market, today is one of those days we'll let it resolve itself and then go from there. That weekly open was my pivot number today. Currently, we're a little bit higher than that, about 53.63. Been above that number most of the day. Most of the day. What it looks like on the chart right there. If you look at MTI, look at the daily. The daily is in a sell, and this morning when he took well, there's the daily. That's the daily, isn't it? For the EMini. The 5-minute was in between, and that is the daily to the left, Jonathan. You got two dailies?
The daily is the far left, the middle is 15 minutes, and the right is the 5-minute. This was around mid-morning or so when that was
About
taken.
mid-morning, how the market went down and tested those lows after rallying last night. Okay, that's what it was telling you. I got it. Now, I want to talk about our first foundations course that I've taught in about 7 years. So it was hard because we had to put the curriculum together. We had to put everything together. We had to find a venue. I wanted to keep the class small where everybody could get a maximum money's worth out of it. And I think we accomplished our objective based on the people that attended. And I want to thank those students that came all the way here to Ponte Vedra Beach. We ate good and we learned a lot. There's the classroom right there. There's Alphonse, and Bill from California came in, LC. A lot of training went on all the time we were there. The venue couldn't have been better. We developed personal plans for success. There's Claudine, she was here, and trying to figure out. Oh yeah, we went and ate, and as you can tell, this venue that we were at is sort of special. Everybody's smiling and having a good time. And JD just says, worth every minute, just got back into Charlotte. Pretty cool. We told him to bring we ate about 5:30 time frame that evening, had dinner together right there, right where we trained. Now, the next one I'm having, I only take 10 spots. You need to contact Kelly Barber, Jeffrey Ondraka, and Jonathan Rowe. And there's their email. There's 4 spots out of the 10 gone. There's 6 open. If you got any idea you might want one of those spots, please, please, please reserve and today if you want it, okay? And they'll work with you to get you set up and tell you all about the details. Any questions about what we covered? I covered a lot of material. Probably it would take you minimum of a year to get what I gave people in those 2 days. And I'm not exaggerating. I cover stuff. I went through the roadmap, for example, and covered things in the roadmap I know would have took you a year to learn, just in the roadmap alone. MTI also, other things. It was fun. Got me going. Anyway, there's their stuff. And it's our in-person this. Now let's talk about the Seven Sisters. If you look at the yearly open, we're still bullish for the year. August, we're bearish. Still up 11% for the year. You can look all EMini, NASDAQ's up, Dow's up, DAX is up. Gold is stronger than garlic still. And look at August open, 24.93. Now it is down for the month of August, I'll tell you that. Crude is up for the month of August. Bonds, keep your eye on bonds. They take out that 124.15. There's a trade there in TLT. Write that number down. TLT will be tradable if we get there. All right, we're going to go to a live market. John, do you have something on TNT?
Yes.
All right. One thing I found out face to face with a lot of the people that just joined the training and everything, they said that the TNT was so valuable with what I do in there, and it motivated me, and so it's the T-Buzz Talk and Trade. I can talk with you directly, so it's like ongoing training each and every day. I start off every day by giving you that pivot number I gave you that you just saw. They had it early before the market opened. And then I talk about where I'm looking and what I'm looking for. And then anything that crosses my desk that looks good. For example, I said Bitcoin today, you might take a look at it. Bitcoin looks like it's got a run going, and it is up quite a bit today. Anyway, but they had the information early this morning. But I talk about stocks, education, and we do trades inside of TNT too, where it doesn't end up costing you anything being a member. Any questions about my T-Buzz Talk and Trade? Any questions, you call 904-416-1776, press 1. Is that the last slide, Jonathan?
That is the last slide.
All right, I'm going to take 7 minutes, Jonathan, 7 minutes, put on 7 minutes on there, give people a chance to join. I'll go to a live market when I come back.
Okay.
Yeah, just talk to Kelly, Mike, or Jeffrey if you're interested in coming to the December class. I think we got 6 slots left. All right, John, let's go to a live market and look at what's happening here in the last 30 minutes. All right, folks, if you look at the E-mini and 30-minute, let me show you what it's telling me. This is, Jonathan, circle the Genesis bar, which is the midday bar. Okay, now circle RB4, which is the ending bar. It looks to me like the high, which is 85, and the low, Jonathan, what's that low? Can you read it off Genesis there?
Yeah, 53.41.
Yeah, 41 to 85 is sort of defining the last afternoon. And that doesn't tell you a whole lot because we opened today at 53.49. So if you draw a line there at 49, you can see where we open. And the market is digesting the sell-off that we had on Monday and the gain we had yesterday. And I think it's going to be Monday or Tuesday before it's time to shake, rattle, and roll. Let's look at a couple stocks. NVIDIA, look at NVIDIA. Now, NVIDIA is leaning towards breaking Genesis. What's the low on Genesis there?
That is 103.87.
Write that number down. If NVIDIA goes below that, it's probably going to go down and test, looks like about 101, 102. So we have to wait again on that one. Put Amazon in there. Amazon. Got a bad bar, huh?
Yeah, let's see if we can get rid of that. Maybe. There.
Notice that Amazon is weaker if you look at Genesis and the high, and that high is 167.93. So what I would tell you is that is something that that's something I would expect it to trend lower after today. Okay. And let's look at the QQQ. The NASDAQ is relatively a little stronger there. Okay. I just don't know. I think that if I look at the day, it's just slightly up about 0.47 bits. So my summary is the following. I would rather stand back and wait until Monday. Now, I'm going to look and see if I can get off a weekend side hustle trade. I did one yesterday into the day with the foundation group there, and it paid. So that's probably the only strategy I'd feel comfortable with is an iron condor on that. Does anybody got any questions? Jonathan, put the slide back up there in case anybody wants to join me on TNT. And Barbara, I don't have any thoughts yet. Let's see how we navigate this month. All right. Jonathan, why don't you give me a call and we'll look at see if there's going to be one. You notify the people in the weekend side hustle whether there's going to be a trade or not. Okay.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. Thanks, folks. Y'all have a great week. I'll see everybody Sunday night. I'll dig in, get some better numbers, and we'll be ready to go for next week. But this week is really an extraordinary week that we did pretty good for considering what happened. I saw some great postings on some pocket puts that everybody did. And You know, sometimes you got to hold what you make and wait for better opportunities. This is one of those times. So thank you very much. I'll see everybody Sunday night. Everybody have a great weekend. Thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you.